to the Kurds, with the Turkic portion of her work and the Kurdish portion of the work, and with her Iraq work, and with the death secrets and the injury to women, with AI being so friggin' messed up, with certain countries going bonkers, we have no clue why, or abused, most likely, again, the core of Europe for that. We, just to bring it to this level was a nightmare. First of all, Hannah has the document that states 4.5% is legally due for anything associated with wings. So we had weaponry come in and mess up Canada and the United States for that. They did a lot of harm to the Kurds because by the Kurds supporting me, it would crush the tilt with their actress. They chopped up the work, didn't ask anything, and here comes that rooted Kurd thinking where we don't even count women. But you not counting women is primitive management of 5,000 years ago. We have to serve a purpose. And that's where the topic of fag club didn't suit Hannah. For another reason, you still have to fuck me to produce a child. Let's kind of change that up a little bit. And it was so hard on women. Women were wailing. Women were bawling. And it didn't help that to punish Hannah, the devil brought in people from different parts of the globe and messed them up at Markville Mall. Today, Markville is set for demolition. It's one of the most tragic events, as the whole Eastern Canada is messed up. We have East Indians, which are not normal to Canada's topography. Ours are historically Chinese. At Canada's border, telling everybody trying to come in, you cannot come in. They're not even Canadian. And they rounded up the Christians. But we think the Christians were infiltrated, some of the American soldiers were infiltrated. As Europe now started switching the soldiers, because the soldiers knew the story and wasn't feeling Europe's ideas. That's what happens when you come in halfway through the story. So if I start talking about women and don't talk about the history of Kurds with how they exist 20,000 years ago, it you just won't get the gist of what's going on. Then there's another thing. What do we do with 35,000 pages? But every once in a while I get beeped, that when they stole my egg, they made an East Indian baby that's named is Olivia, and in the future she's going to bring it out. I'm looking at these people funny. You just jacked Canada with 40 billion, even if it's my offspring. And for all you know, it's not my offspring because, clearly you're following the devil. It might be the devil's offspring. But these are some of the challenges. This is how wicked the devil was. That little Olivia girl may have even died, and her conversations put into a machine to talk to Hannah via AI. So I'm thinking Olivia is living. It's a machine. We don't want to live like that. For 600 years, we didn't have computers. We entertained greatly with the Kurdish community in Ottoman territories. For 600 years, we didn't have any problems in the entertainment area. We had tribes of early Greeks with their amphitheaters. We had all kinds of stuff. This is the globe's biggest history. They don't know nothing. And they reallocated Prophet Panna's money. And they injured the Kurds. In the name of politics. As they pushed her to the ground, millions died. Because this story is a 25-year true story. But we are still trying to push ahead. Then they started killing women as a punishment. For all you know, even the women around the vicinity might not be regular wombs, but they may be trans. Because we saw men with their dinglings chopped up. It's very violent, the original story. And I mean, in the future, if we reenact, we want to reenact as professional actors who study the story and are able to act